What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I'm an energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the You versus the Universe for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Scorpio. What's up, Scorpio? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing swell today. So today we're going to do You versus the Universe. Alright, gonna see what you're doing versus what the universe suggests. I do offer personal readings. That information is in the description box below. I did want to say real quickly that I do go live sometimes, so if you go onto my page and you don't see your video, just click on the live tab section and see if it's there, okay? I have been still recording. A lot of people on chat have been asking for the readings, and if I don't know why YouTube separates it, but they do for mine, whatever. So if just always, if you're going on my page, just always check the live section just in case I went live for one of your readings, okay? Alright, Scorpio, let's see what you're doing. You have the Ten of Cups in reverse, the Strength card, the Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Emperor. Okay, Leo energy here, Aries energy here. Alright, I feel like you are taking control of something in your life. I feel that there's an unhappy situation here when it comes to family. I'm hearing friends, or just something that just makes you not happy, okay? I feel like you're becoming strong, and you're like, you know what, I'm taking control and I'm gonna do what I have to do. I feel like you're turning your back. That's not something that you wanted to do, but I feel like with the Ten of Swords in reverse, you're just like, this boat is sinking. I'm not about to sink with you guys. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I love y'all, but I'm not gonna do that. Sorry, you know? And I feel like it is taking a lot of courage, a lot of strength, because it's like, you know that by you walking this way, like, you know that boat is sinking, but they don't want to get off of it. So it's like you're choosing to go in a different direction, knowing that the people behind you are gonna like die. But sometimes, you know, I feel with the Emperor here, you are a very strong leader, so you have had to make tough calls, tough decisions like this before in your life, you know. What does the universe suggest? The Four of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Nine of Cups. Pisces energy here. Okay, I feel the universe wants you to know that you're very stable within yourself, okay, with your environment. Like, you're four pillars strong, okay? You are worrying here, but the universe wants you to listen to your intuition. You are going to get what you want, okay? I feel like give yourself the okay to worry and stress, you know? Like, don't be so hard on yourself, like, no, Scorpio, get it together, get over it, be strong. No, like, you know, give yourself, like, oh, yeah, sit there with that. Sit there with the stress, and sit there and think about this stuff, and then whatever, like, you know, really sit with that. Give yourself that time. You have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, because I feel like, you know, you don't want to go in this direction with half truths. You know, it's like you're making a big ass decision on whatever this is to choose to go in this direction. It's going to take a lot of strength and a lot of fortitude. So you might as well be walking on the truth, because it's already crazy, you know? With that Ace of Swords in reverse, it's like, don't only tell yourself what you want to hear just to get yourself by. Like I said, sit in that stress just for a little bit. You're still in control with the Emperor, the Strength card, the High Priestess, the Four of Wands. Maybe you're like, well, if I go there, like, am I gonna spiral out of control? No. You're going to realize that what you've been stressing about is not, but you have to like put yourself in the room that you don't want to be in right now. You have to like just do it. And like give yourself a pep talk while you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, you know how they say, it's not really giving fear, but it's just giving worry. But you know how they say, like, you know, sometimes you have to face your fears. The same here, you have to face your worry. Like, you just walk into the worry, and you're gonna see, wait, actually, there's nothing to what, you know. So you're actually going to realize that you're more stable than you thought, that you're more solid than you thought, okay? What's the Ten of Cups in reverse here? You have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Aries, Leo, Sag, okay? Yeah, I feel like these family or these people that were not, or the situation that's not making you happy, I feel like they were very inconsistent, and their movements were very chaotic. The Queen of Swords and the King of Wands in reverse. It always pissed you off. You always ended up, it's like you were the smartest one in the room. You know, and then on top of that, they were pissing you off. It's like, you know, being the smartest one in the room is draining, and it'll piss you off. It'll piss you off because you're like, why am I even here? Exactly. What's the Ten of Swords in reverse? You have the Knight of Cups. I do feel like there is some type of love coming towards you, or some type of sweet gesture coming here, okay? But I do feel like, you know, you have to save yourself in this situation. You have the Empress because that's what you deserve. You know your worth. You know, you told them, hey, come on, come with me. This is over here. There's land over here. They're like, no, we're going to sit in the boat that's sinking. You're like, there's water coming into this boat. You don't see the water? They're like, there's water. We're in the sea. Of course there's going to be water. Like, it's just at this, and you just want to rip your hair out, you know? So it's like, okay, fine. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Then I guess y'all not coming with me. Shit. I guess I got to turn my back and go do something else then. Because I'm not going to get on that boat that's sinking. And I'm telling y'all the boat is sinking. Y'all don't want to believe me? All right. When the boat sink, I ain't going to be around. Don't come and find me is what you're saying. Okay. What is the Emperor here? You have the 4 Wands in reverse. Yeah, because you have no problem you're a Scorpio. You know that things have to come to an end. You have no problem allowing something that is falling apart, fall apart. You have no problem leaving the boat that is sinking. It's not like you're leaving something that is so solid and beautiful and amazing. The fuck? You have the 6 of Wands, and you're going to be successful, and you're going to find land and people and a village. Okay? The Devil, and that's what's going to happen to them. Because they want to be so controlling, could be a Capricorn, because they want to be always right. They're going to run into the Devil. They might end up having to kill each other type shit. Because once the boat sinks, there's only going to be one thing to keep them afloat, and it's the cooler. And now they fighting, and now it's a fight for the death on who's going to get on that cooler to survive. When they all could have survived by just walking your path. What is the Strength card? The 8 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, the universe is giving you hey, this is how you get out of this. Hey, this is how you get out. Okay? The Queen of Pentacles and the Justice card in reverse. And you told them, you're like, yo, I got this information. This is how we gonna do it. Tiki, tiki, tiki. They were like, psh, psh, psh. So, and instead they did you wrong. Instead, they could have like lied to you. They could have been like, yeah, of course we're gonna go. Yeah. And then when you get to it, yeah, we're not going. So, thinking that like, you know, I feel like you feel like they did you wrong, but in reality, them not coming with you, them like faking the funk, them saying that they were gonna come and then not come was actually the best thing that could have happened for you. So, you know, and the worst thing that could have happened to them. What's the 4 of Wands here? The Temperance in reverse, okay? Yeah, but on this side, the Temperance, I feel the universe wants you to know that as long as you treat everybody with love and care and whatever, you're fine. I feel like the universe wants you to know that, you know, you are stable within yourself because you have, those of you that this is resonating with you have a good heart, okay? You care about people, all right? You want to help people. You're kind. You're generous. And all of that matters. That is why your soil is rich, because your heart is rich. That is why your foundation is solid, because you are solid. You know, everything comes from you, Scorpio. So you got to know that. You have the 4 of Cups in reverse with the Ace of Wands. Yeah, and I feel like you're about to see that there's going to be a new beginning. A new beginning is going to be shown to you. Very fun, okay? What is the 9 of Swords? You have the 6 of Pentacles here, okay? Yeah, I do feel like, you know, the universe wants you, it's like feed into, this is the 6 of Pentacles. It's like feed into the worry and the stress. The 9 of Swords says reliving past trauma. Yeah, maybe you're just like, I'm not going to go through that door because I remember what that door was. But you need to go through it just one more time. One more time. And it's not like you're going to literally relive the whole situation, but it's like you need to check or something. And it's like in order for you to check, you got to go through that door. Go through the door. You're going to see that everything is fine. Everything is fair now. Okay, you're good. It's okay for you to do this. This is actually the fairest thing for you. Like I said, you have the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Swords in reverse. Yes, they will regret it. They are. They are going to regret it. Because like I said, they're going to end up having to, like, fight themselves, kill, you know, to the death or whatever, just to be able to float on that freaking cooler. That's all they're gonna have. Yes, they will regret it, because you were not like that. You tried to be the upstanding one. You know, I feel like you knew. You know, they knew too. Like they're gonna be like, damn, we regret not bowing down to Scorpio. It's not even that, but that's how they're gonna see you. Like, I don't even feel like that's what you wanted. With that Queen of Pentacles, you didn't want them to bow down to you. You were just sharing information. But they feel like, damn, like, that's what Scorpio deserves. Because now look at us, at the bottom of the ocean. What is the High Priestess? The Queen of Swords in reverse. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy here, okay? Yeah, I feel like you need to listen to your intuition, okay? Do not be bitter or a mother effer, okay? You have the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, okay? Things are going to work really easy for you, really quickly for you, okay? I feel like you might be bitter because you're like, damn, now I have to, you know, take this long-ass journey by myself. Like, I came with y'all, now I got to go alone. Yeah. Yeah, and maybe you're bitter again because, like, you know, you even created, you know, a little seat for them, and you're freaking going to the other island, and you're looking at it, oh, I made this, right? Maybe you had a little gift that you were going to give them when you got to the island. You can't even give them the gift anymore, and you're looking at it like, doesn't matter. Do not allow your pettiness, your whatever, to get the best of you, okay? The way that we learn is by, we'll sign our asses when we want to kakachika takamaka, okay? That is a growth, okay? So it's okay for you to, it's normal. It's normal for you to want to slice a motherfucker. But do not act on that, okay? Because there's a lot of potential, a lot of stuff coming towards you really quickly, and you could mess that up if you don't just, you know, accept that you're gonna meet new people at this new village, and that life is, and that's life, you know. What's the Nine of Cups? You have the Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I do feel like this is, you know, this was your wish, to be honest. If you really think about it, I feel like you didn't really get along well with these people or this person, or there was too much differences, right? You have the Two of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. I feel like you're going to realize that this was actually a wish that actually happened, because you're going to be able to do something that you've always wanted to do, or now you're going to be able to, you know, I don't know. Like, I feel like there could be like a love offer that's coming in or something like that. And it's like, this would have never happened if you didn't show up to the island by yourself. Like, if you would have showed up to the island with all these bozos attached to you, you know what I'm saying? This new love, it wouldn't have happened. But because you showed up to the island alone, you know, everyone came to help you, and then you met your lover. Something like that. Okay? Like, you're gonna be grateful that you left them there. That they decided to not come with you. Is the energy. You have advice is soulmates, past love. Soulmates, past life, true love, gaslighting, denial, mind games, emotional control. Look closely, it's within you, and take a gamble, okay? So I do feel like you have love coming towards you, all right? That's what I was getting, all right? You could have a soulmate coming towards you, a past life, but you have true love, okay? Someone who's going to love you authentically, beautiful energy, true and honest, okay? True love coming towards you, all right? I do feel like, you know, the situation, you know, they were definitely gaslighting you, okay? They were definitely telling you what you wanted to hear. Yeah, we'll go with you. Yeah. And you were eating it up like soup, okay? Denial, mind games, and emotional control. It could be who it was, right? It could be somebody who you, very trustworthy individual, someone who you felt like, you know, could be a family member, a friend, okay? But look closely, it's within you. I feel like, you know, the universe wants you to look within yourself, because I feel like some of you guys might have mind games or emotional control energy. Like, some of you guys could be like I said, if you're wanting to be bitter and whatever, you know, it's like they could be kind of reflecting a little small portion of what theirs is definitely bigger, but I feel like it's meant to look at within yourself. Like, some of you guys have a gaslighting problem, or a mind game problem, or you emotionally manipulate people. others of you, you have to look closely as to why you allow this. Why did you allow to just sit there and take everything that they were saying, knowing that it was not making you happy, you know? And like I said, it goes back, and if it goes back down to who they were in my life, then you need to address that, right? Because title means nothing. It doesn't matter who they are. Your mom, your sister, your brother, your auntie, your uncle. It doesn't matter. It's about how they show up for you, you know? How do they show up for you in your life? How does this person, this human being, this soul, how do they show up in my life? And that is how you need to go forward making decisions, okay? And yeah, I feel like when new love comes, definitely take a gamble, okay? It will be worth it. So that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this, and stay positive.